Yo, yo, yo. Hey, so today we're reacting to Poetik Flakko. The new Cory Holcomb PDF allegations are horrible. What the hell they got going on, bro? What the hell Cory Holcomb got going on? I feel like he been in the media, bro. He been in the media like non-stop since that Antoine Daniels shit, bro. I saw it was some shit on TMZ about him smacking a woman. I don't know, bro. But let's see what this is some crazy allegations that comes right behind this shit. So let's see what's going on here in this video.
Pussy, that's the best well, I'm saying.
Right. Please keep this piece of tape for future references. I'm telling you now, when they go after me, they get dirt like a
Cory Holcomb's career might be over after these new allegations. They are accusing Cory Holcomb of being a PDF, and the receipts are going mega viral and gaining a lot of steam. It feels like the more these receipts go viral, Cory Holcomb's career might be over, bro. The ending may be near. And the worst part about it all, this damage is self-inflicted. They're just using Cory's own admissions against him.
Damn.
I don't know what Cory was thinking coming on the podcast and admitting to certain things he admitted to, but now the world is
Hold
watching.
on, what did he admit to?
When I was in Iceland, you don't have to be no 18. I think it was 13, maybe 14.
What?
That's a grunt. The vagina been.
Come on, bro. Why would you? This nigga right here. Oh my God. Well, he didn't say he did nothing. He didn't say he did nothing. He said when he was in Iceland. Hopefully he's saying them niggas in Iceland was doing some terrible shit and it wasn't him. I mean, dog, come on.
On this planet 14 years. I've said this before on the show also. Do you know if a woman 16 years old gives you a baby, that is going to be 16, 17, 18, 19. That is going to be one of the healthiest babies possible.
First red flag was Cory Holcomb knowing the age of consent in various countries. Any man even having access to that information makes me feel icky.
I mean, bro, like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. The age of consent don't really negate the fact that a person is immature, like the maturity factor. Like people, I mean, just because you have an age of consent that's 16 or 18 in whatever country doesn't mean that a person is a mature enough person for a certain person to be with. If you like 10 years or more, 5, 6, 7, 8, shit, even sometimes like 3 or 4 years older than this person, bro. Like the age of consent don't even really matter because we already know that the human brain don't actually fully develop until around 24 or 25 years old. So like when I see people dating people that's they in their 30s, late 30s, they date somebody that's 21, 22, or 18, that shit disgusting to me. I can't do it. It's disgusting to me because my understanding of the way the brain works. Well, not saying that it's because they're young and they're just stupid, but the human mind don't develop, the brain don't fully develop until like around like 24, 25, 26. So like if I'm 33 years old or 34 years old like I am now, why would I want to date somebody that's under 25? Why would I want to date somebody that's in their 20s anyway? We live in two different lives, bro. Like at this point, bro, I understand my clock and they don't understand their clock the way they should fully understand it. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't get it.
But yet alone a 60-year-old, that's nasty, bro. Second red flag was him saying, I've said this before. So this is an opinion that he has really thought about, sat with, and dissected, and he still didn't see anything wrong with him saying this.
Right.
Well,
At that age, they've been on the planet long enough. They're in their prime developmental-wise to create a life.
Cory have talked about this at length before, so every word he says is
That's
intentional. When he says they are in their prime to conceive, you don't have to ask Cory, who are they conceiving with? Who are they having a baby with? Only grown men are in a position to take care of a family and lead a household. So this is him advocating for them to have babies with grown men. But what are we doing here, man?
But you're taught in America something different.
Those eggs are buoyant. You could dribble them eggs. They got bounce back. Yeah.
Craig Smith is almost
That's crazy,
50.
bro.
Cory
Who
Holcomb
watched
is
this nigga,
almost
man?
60.
Who watched this
And
shit?
they're sitting on a podcast talking about how 14-year-olds have bounced back. Yo, come on, bro. Like, yo, that's absurd. Now, to make things worse, Corey Holcomb went on another podcast and he admitted to testing out the young women in Iceland. Now, the same young women that he claims, were 13, 14 and ready to conceive.
You go to other countries, I'm just saying, in America, most people only know what they know in America, but I've been to other countries, and in Iceland, I think the legal age to get with a girl is 13 years old.
Oh, wow.
Right, it blows people's mind when they hear it. But in Iceland, R. Kelly is not a criminal.
He's trying to
That's
get
He's
sad,
a
bro.
normal guy in Iceland. I went to Iceland, and you just can't offer him money and gifts. And I thought that was so unfair that you couldn't give him nothing after you was done with him.
It's still crazy.
And it's crazy that he's actually speaking about his experience over there in Iceland, dating or sleeping with 13-year-olds, bro, underage girls. So you go over here, you leave your country to go date people that's under the age limit of America, just so you can test the water, bro. You a pedophile, bro. It's like, honestly, if you could do it over here, you would do it over here. You know what I'm saying? It's just, bro, this crazy, wild. It is crazy, wild to come back over here and brag about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I say, bro, just because something is legal, it doesn't mean that morally it's okay.
Going to Iceland. So I assume you've been to Iceland and you took advantage of the laws. Is that what you're saying?
I had a great time in Iceland.
Wait, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there.
The age of consent in Iceland is 13. Did you take advantage of the laws in Iceland? Man, I had a great time in Iceland. You just can't give them gifts afterwards. After you're done with them. You can't give them gifts because that will count as trafficking. So he full on admitted that he did what he did in Iceland.
Hey, bro, and let me stop. I'm gonna stop it again. I'm not gonna keep on stopping it. But it just sounds like it does sound like sex trafficking. And I don't want to put that on nobody's jacket. But the way he's speaking like he's talking about prostitutes. It's like it's an arrangement. Like you can't give them gifts. You go into this yeah, this ain't looking good, bro. This is bad. This is bad. This is gonna end him. This is gonna end him, bro. On top of the shit that just happened. Yeah, he really put a magnifying glass on him, bro. He put a magnifying glass on him. But I feel like this is what he always wanted. He wanted eyes on him. That's why he's so controversial and always like beefing with somebody, always talking shit about somebody. Bro, this dude talks so much shit about people. He talks shit about people that don't even pay him no attention. And I feel like now he can just do. Hey, bro, you sowed your seed. Now that motherfucker is multiplying quickly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think it's about a wrap. I think it's a wrap for him, bro. I think it's a wrap for him. And I used to be a fan of Corey Holcomb, bro. I remember when Black Jesus came out. I used to watch that show. That's when I first ever knew who Corey Holcomb was. But over the years, bro, I just detached myself away from him because like his character is wild. And sometimes he does speak the truth about some things. Or his truth about things. And I have always liked it, like how he just so rooted in his beliefs. It kind of forces, like people like that kind of force you to think about things because they so fucking stern and rooted in their beliefs. It makes you be like, damn, this motherfucker really believe this. Like, let me tap into this a little bit to try to understand their mindset. And I liked it about him, but then it just started becoming like so like aggressive and just uncalled for. It was always an attack on somebody. And so I stopped fucking with him then, bro. But yeah, this is some crazy shit. This is some crazy shit I never knew about him. So I never stuck around to hear these not allegations, but I never stuck around to hear his story about like this type of wild shit. And I don't know who's watching this shit, bro. Who's watching this shit and actually supporting this? This is crazy.
Full on admitted to it. Now, a lot of people point to, Corey Holcomb is joking. He's making a joke. But at what point do you teeter the line so much that we got to say, I don't know, bro. I don't know, son. Even how Corey Holcomb talk about young women is disturbing. There was a story on the Corey Holcomb podcast he told about, I think like a 5-year-old. Right? And this story makes me uncomfortable to this day.
This past weekend, I saw this little girl. She had a Welch's grape juice bottle in her mouth. And she was about 5. She had the whole bottle as far as it'll go, just sucking on it.
What?
Walking with her mama. Somebody said, get that out her mouth. When they took it out her mouth, that baby said, you know when she stopped crying? When a man picked her up and put her in her lap and started bouncing with it. Then she stopped crying and was looking like this. I say, that's a...
Bro, why would... Bro, come on, dog. Come on, man. What are we doing?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Bro, why is that thought go... What? Oh, my God. This is terrible. Why the fuck is that thought popping up in your head about a fucking little bitty-ass kid, man? What the hell is wrong with you? What the fuck is going on, bro, with the world, bro? This is crazy. This is crazy for him to say and still have a platform, dog. We gotta stop supporting crazy motherfuckers, dog. We gotta stop supporting these disgusting, nasty people, bro. This is crazy. This man just literally said that about a little kid. The first thing to come in his mouth that popped up in his head, seeing a little girl drink out of a fucking bottle is some sexual shit. And then he saw a man grab the little girl and put the little girl on his lap and start rocking the little girl, and he's immediately like has more sexual ideas. Like, how can you see a little child as a garden tool? Who the fuck watching this nigga? Who is watching this nigga, bro? Come to the front. Come to the front, because something is wrong with you if you watching this shit. This nigga, bro. This nigga's he ridiculous.
That's a little growing right there. And everybody will say, Cory, what are you talking about? Cory, you crazy. Get the out of here. This little girl was in her bliss with her mouth wide open. She was just, it had the cap on it and everything. They took it out of her mouth. Then a man picked her up and started shaking her on his knee. And she was like, I said, that's a little, it's just Cory Holcomb crazy. I almost want to go back and ask about that little girl and do a documentary on her life. So
this nigga's disgusting. That's just what it come down to, bro. I didn't think I'd click on the video and see some shit like this. I ain't gonna lie. This shit got my blood boiling for real. He's disgusting.
One day I can show I know what I'm talking about. But in this society, I'm a bad guy.
Seeing a child suck on their bottle and your mind go to fellatio, you are a disturbed human being. Seeing a child get rocked back and forth to comfort and your mind goes to bedroom positions, you are a disturbed human being. Calling a child a hoe for doing things that kids do is disturbing. You are a disturbed human being. This is not normal.
Facts.
That ain't nothing no little girl do unless she has the urge to do things like that. She has.
But I mean, this is the same guy that goes off and always like slandering women, calling them bitches and hoes, bro. Like this, I can't be around no motherfucker that talk like that about women. Like honestly, bro. I ain't saying every woman is perfect and that there ain't no bitches and hoes out here, bro. But you calling every woman, like you call your woman, like this, like the type of niggas, and I'm from the hood, bro. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of niggas that you see like on YouTube and like we are from similar areas. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us have seen like mean men that call women out their name bitches and hoes, like they call their woman a bitch and hoe. Like I never been that type of person, bro. I ain't gonna say I never got to arguing with somebody and then call them a bitch or a hoe, you know what I'm saying? But I don't just walk around freely calling the motherfucker a bitch or a hoe. That shit is disrespectful, dog. You know what I'm saying? I seen niggas operate like that. And this is the type of mentality he has, bro. It's a very low IQ.
The urge to be satisfied. But ain't nobody gonna pick it. Cory bad. Cory bad. Everybody, Cory, did you hear what Cory said? The little girl took the bottle out of her mouth and he said she gonna be a yes. And if it was more men in the house, the little daughters wouldn't be walking around with things preparing their jaw for hustle. Her jaw is being prepared for hustle. And this was a little girl.
Her teeth aren't.
Baby Goobler. I like that.
A grown woman is next to Cory Holcomb participating in this.
Right.
She says, oh, her teeth not preparing her for fellation. What? A baby teething makes you think about if you think this is the worst of it, nah, bruh. It gets worse.
Me for real. One day I was living with this lady and her daughters crawled in the bed and I ain't have on shit.
Yeah.
I was up under the cover.
Wow.
And I was like, oh shit. And one of her
Tell
daughters
Michael,
was like,
rest in peace.
her daughter was, she was in high school. I think she was 15. Still not legal. You just can't tell your true thoughts.
What true thoughts can you not say about your 15-year-old step? What true thoughts are in your head about your 15-year-old stepdaughter that you can't say? And
ladies, beware, bro. You can't trust too many people around your kids, bro. I promise you. You can't even trust. Sometimes you can't even trust the daddy. You can't even trust the daddy a lot of times. I be understanding a lot of times why these women, they be very defensive when they come down to their kids. And some people make it like be a sexist thing. Like women don't like me and all that. But I understand, bro. I fully understand. This is ridiculous. I know some fucking predator type motherfuckers, bro. I've witnessed some nasty motherfuckers, bro, in my lifetime. And this motherfucker, he got them tendencies. He's a nasty motherfucker too.
Also, if you were naked under the covers, why did you allow her to crawl up under the covers? Well, wouldn't hey, yo, wait,
you the adult, bro.
Clothes, chill. Wouldn't that have?
First of all, why you in the room? Like you ain't in, bro. My children, they're not coming in my room, getting in my bed, bro. If I ain't got no clothes on, that's just what it is, bro. My kids not coming in the room. Like my daughter, bro. My daughter, she wake up in the middle of the night. And she come get in my bed, bro. I make sure that I got clothes on. I sleep with some shorts on or some pajamas or something on, because I know she gonna come in my room at night with me and my wife. Like I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. If me and my wife want to spend some time together, bro, and we don't want no kids around, we make sure we check on the kids and we lock the fucking door, bro. Like that's crazy. That the child is actually coming in the room, and if the woman allow that, you gotta check her. You gotta check her character and her, bro. Like, so why'd you even dealing with that type of woman? Like that, she's not even responsible. So why are you dealing with that type of woman? Or sometimes it's cool to just pull people to the side and be like, hey, because some people don't fucking know. They don't know and be like, hey, look, like that ain't cool the way you had your child, like just come and get in the bed or just bust in the room while we in here. But like, yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Feist. But Cory Holcomb, when he tells the story, it becomes perfectly clear that he thought there was a possibility or he thought like she wanted him or something. Like she kept on sending him signs.
Her daughter was going to be thick like her mama. I know that much.
Yeah.
I knew her daughter was a bust down. She got pregnant like a year after I moved out. She was 16. I knew she was going to get pregnant, goddamn, because she used to do shit. She used to do shit to let me know, damn, this is trying to get me in trouble.
Oh.
Her name was Tiffany. Right. All of you are kids.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
Kid pussy, that's the best I'm saying.
See?
What?
You heard?
Oh,
run
my
that
God,
back and hear
bro.
from his mouth again.
Right. All of you are kids.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
Kid pussy, that's the best I'm saying.
There are some sick
bro.
dudes out there who would probably excuse this as jokes. Ain't
no joke.
Nothing funny about saying a kid woohoo is the best woohoo out here. A kid woohoo is better than an adult woohoo.
Yeah, that shit ain't no joke.
Because one, how would you know? If you're not somebody who engages, how would you know if you don't engage with children? But it's all jokes, right?
You gotta watch your kids. I'm supposed to type real bad.
Jesus Christ.
Can you get charged if you spoon a child?
What?
Like,
I mean,
get behind him, make him take all his clothes off, and you hug him like that. Is that a
pretty
charge?
sure. Yes, Graham.
What is
pretty
that?
sure.
Not no penetration, just
Doesn't have to be penetration. It's so you can't
That's
be
love.
You can. Okay, hold
What
on.
if it's a stepchild?
Okay, I don't know where we're going with this, but
I'm just asking. They got these charges. I'm trying to see what the charges gonna be.
The wedding ring.
Somebody called me Cory Kelly because I said spoon.
Oh, good one.
I would never
Or Cory Epstein.
spoon a child. I'm asking what happens if you do it. It's called research.
Who mind goes there? Who mind goes to, yo, bro, how much time would I get if I just spoon instead of like the full thing? Like if I just spoon, do I get a couple years off my sentence? Why are you thinking about this, bro?
Please keep this piece of tape for future references. I'm telling you now, when they go after me, they got dirt like a I'm here to tell you, if they go through my computer, they gonna be like Cory, like.
And there you go, bro. He know that he nasty as fuck. He know it, bro. He know it. I just lost all respect. I just lost all the little respect I had for this nigga, bro. This shit just going out the window. And I had very little. I actually had very little. Just because how he carry himself and how he carry on with the tough man persona and all that shit. I just don't respect that type of mentality. He always calling women bitches and shit like that, bro. Like I didn't have respect for that shit. But this right here, this is on another level. This is on another level, bro. This is how I see like the nigga Jared. I watched the fucking Jared documentary. Like I spoke about it in another video from the Subway commercial. This nigga was like boldly like pronouncing how much he liked little girls and shit. And this is the same type of attitude or same type of approach. This nigga don't give a fuck. He just don't give a fuck. And he just admitting all the shit that he ever thought and never did. And I don't know how this is just now resurfacing. I don't know how he made it past the first thing of him saying this bullshit. These some old videos, they cloudy as fuck. I don't know how he made it past the him saying this shit at first and actually being able to continue on with these ideas and shit, bro. I just don't get it. Why do we let people like this like grow? Why do we let people like this grow? You could have saved some people. That's how I look at it. Like letting shit like this go on, you could have actually saved some people, bro.
What else can I put out there?
Snacks.
I mean, them a big in the child. I'm gonna check my browser, goddamn. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That woman is like at a point in her life where she is. What? It's just nobody likes to say shit like that in America because you can get in trouble for that. Now, I don't want no woman that's 16, 17, 18 because of the laws and because of the mental state she's in.
Epstein Island, that'd be a great movie. Yeah. What was happening on Epstein Island?
That would be a horrible
So you telling me?
Oh my God, they weren't children. They were.
What the f?
There you go. Now you don't.
What do you mean? I said no, and I said
You wouldn't watch it if it was a movie. It ain't real.
That's ridiculous. He knows what he's doing.
I know he knows. I know he knows. Yeah, I know he knows what he's doing.
Cory asked his co-host what he thought was a stumping question, what he thought was a question that was difficult. And that question was, man, what went on Epstein Island? You mean to tell me that if they put out a movie of kids getting effed, you wouldn't watch it?
Like what? What are you talking about? Hell fucking no. What? That's not a hard question.
No. That's not a hard... No. But in Cory head, that was like a hard question, as if like that was something enticing. No, it's not enticing.
This
Cory,
nigga sitting here sweating.
Baby happy.
This nigga sitting here sweating and drooling, thinking about little kids, bro. Thinking about what happened at Epstein Island. He probably talking about this shit because this shit probably turned him on. That's sad.
16th birthday. Hell, she ain't yours, so this is easy. She turning sweet 16 Saturday. Hey, what's up? Make sure. Hey, look, I don't know her name. Isabella. What is her name? Dita 605? Dita 605? Listen, I want to wish your daughter a happy birthday. Her sweet 16. It's a beautiful age. And you make sure you and your daughter have counseling so that if she's broke, cat daddies like me ain't in that age by the time she's 21 through 30. Because if you don't bring them up right, I'm going to be with them on their birthday. I was at the mall with the little broke bitch. We was in Victoria's Secret. And I'm sitting there at the counter. I'm like, what's up? She needs to get measured for a bra. She never been measured for a bra. And she want to have the right size on instead of the Walmart bras. And the lady was like, oh, that is so sweet. Is this your daughter? I said, I'm standing up in this little bitch.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't a laugh when I said that. It wasn't a laugh. The lady looked like, I was like, I got a couple of dollars. I get to smash little cute young girls like this that come from poverty. I'm standing up in her. Do you need a bro? My brother's daughter was with a group of us. We were at the hotel because my mom was in town. Dee, was you there?
Yep, I brought the cake.
I know how to do babies.
It was super cute though.
Everybody was trying to get her attention, but she wouldn't do nothing but hug her daddy because she didn't know us like that.
That's true.
I didn't pay her no attention. I just kept looking away. But I talk, my voice carries, and she kept looking.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, what happened, D?
She went right to him. It was almost like,
I'm the one wasn't paying her no attention.
And everybody like this, what? Like,
you know what that told me?
What?
She gonna be getting put up in her when she grow up.
Oh my God.
Some people will excuse this behavior as edgy comedy. I'm not excusing this, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think it's up to Cory to come on his podcast and say, hey, bruh, what I said in the past about them babies is crazy. I don't know what I was thinking. But knowing Cory, bro, he's not about to apologize for nothing, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section.
I don't think that's a joke, bro. He actually admitted that he went to different places, different locations to where it was legal for him to have sex with underage girls, and he actually did it. And so, yeah, it's not a joke, bro.
Come closer, hip-hop supernova is back. Keep your composure, yeah, all hail the chosen. You niggas place holding. I saw in, so important like Air to Jordans. Just culture, 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 culture.